Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be taking apart a Technics KN-5000 keyboard, and I will be selling this for parts because the case is cracked so you can't use it, but everything is functioning fine. First I'm going to show you that everything works fine, because I'll be posting the parts on eBay so you could see that it's functioning if you're interested. At the same time, you can learn how to take it apart and put it back together. I'm not going to be putting it back together. However, what I will do is I will reverse the video of taking apart, which will help you see all the steps how to put it back together to watch the video in reverse. This is the unit, and as you can see, this right here, the corner is gone. It's completely broken. Okay, so yeah, everything works. The screen is flawless. Usually these, they have a line in their screen, but this one, the screen is flawless. Look at that screen. There's absolutely no lines, nothing. Flawless screen. So yeah, I'm going to play to make sure everything works, and you could see. Okay, so so everything works, all the keys function perfectly. Okay, so now let's take this apart. I'm going to turn it off. And let me point the camera correctly. Okay, so to take it apart, first we need something soft underneath so that you don't damage it, like a pillow or a blanket. I'm going to put two pillows underneath, and I'll put the keyboard in this direction where the keys facing me, so the slope of the keyboard is in my direction. Now we will be taking apart all the screws that are deep ones, all the edges and the deep ones. You don't need to take these apart for the keys, for changing the keys. So the deep ones, let's go. You will need to take these apart to take out the main board and motherboard, but you don't need to take it apart to change the keys or replace parts on the other side. You will see what I mean. Now the deep ones you have to go after. It's a good idea to magnetize your screwdriver. Let me go magnetize this. Okay. When you magnetize, it comes out easily. All the deep screws you have to open. sometimes the screw is open, but you can't get a grip of it, so it remains there. All the screws on these are Phillips, so you need a screwdriver that's Phillips. Okay, so I got all of them. I believe I got all of them, the deep ones, and the outer parameter and the deep ones in the center are the ones that will remove the back case, or the top case, I should say. And these are if you want to remove like the synthesizer board and other components, but you don't have to open these. Okay, so let's go the other way. And there it is. The top is open. So now you have to carefully unplug the wires. Very carefully. This is the section that broke off on mine, because of which I poured it out. Normally I was gonna sell it as a whole unit, but since it broke, I'm pouring it out. Okay, so you don't have to remove that for replacing the keys or this. If you want to replace a key, see how simple it is. You push and slide. Like that. That's simple it is. That's how simple it is. You put back the key and there it is. All the keys do the same, including the black ones. Push, slide out. But for the black ones, you have to remove these two first in order to have this slide forward. Otherwise, it's not going to slide forward. This is blocking it. Okay. So, let's see. So we have to, since I want to replace, I want to remove this part. Let me go further so you can see. Since I want to remove this whole thing, what I need to do is unplug these or unscrew these. Normally you don't have to unscrew these if you don't have any business with this area. This is the power button, so if you have to replace the power button, that's the one you have to take out. This is the pitch control knob. So this usually goes bad, so this is another common part that needs to be replaced. Okay, so we need to what do we need to do here? We need to cut the tie wraps. So we are cutting the tie wraps. So now I'm going to remove the back panel because I have to unplug this cable. So because I need to remove the display, I need to unplug this cable from here. Normally you don't have to remove this. So I have to unplug this cable right here. This goes to the display. I'm going to unplug everything since I'm going to be removing this. I will be selling it for parts, so I'll unplug everything, but you don't necessarily have to unplug everything if you're just replacing one component. If you're replacing this board, which is the synthesizer board, then you have to unplug everything. Then in that case you don't need to open all the other screws. All you have to open is this panel, replace this and put it back. Okay, 4 screws are responsible to hold this. After you took out the 4 screws and unplugged all the cables, this shall be free to remove. There. These are all static sensitive, so make sure your hands are grounded. You discharge yourself. Okay. Now we have to remove. Let's see. Sorry, I removed the camera. Move the camera. Okay. So we have to remove this. There it is. Now we have to remove this. Now the base is officially separated from the top. Now I can work on just the top. These you can remove, you don't need. Those are cable organizers or holders. You can remove this. Every screw you have to put it in a designated area so you can find it when it's time to put it back together. In my case, I just toss them because I don't have to put them back together. You have to remove this. There's a locking mechanism to get a screen. Okay, so the screen is literally disengaged from every wire except the ones that belong to the screen. Okay, this guy is not a part of the screen. These are noise filters, so it's not necessary to use it, but it's good to use it. Okay. Now the screen is officially separated, nothing is holding it, so we should be able to remove it. Let's see here. Right here, there's a mechanism to detach the screen. And if you look, there's a screw here. Right here, in the center, there's a screw. So this was the screw right here holding the screen. And now we have to see how to separate this. So at this point I'm going to need a flat screwdriver. Okay, so let me show you. See these plastics right here on the side of the screen? These you push for the screen to come out. And these are the little plastic notches that are holding it. Okay, so the screen is out and I'm good to go as far as the screen is concerned. Now, these you simply open. You have to unplug all these wires. All the wire harnesses. Basically open every screw, that's all you have to do. Okay, this is very critical so you don't bend the LEDs. You have to remove the knob on this end. See this knob? You have to remove. This knob is the reason why that's not coming out. There. These will fall. All of these will fall. So be careful. These LEDs cannot bend. If these LEDs bend, then when you put it back in, they do not match the hole there. That's very important to make sure the LEDs don't bend. And there is a second board with LEDs that shouldn't bend. All these will simply fall, so you have to be very careful. They will simply fall as soon as you make it upside down. So if you want to sell it for parts, and you can sell each one of these, like each section individually, like this section comes apart. Each section is attached to each other, like all of these are together. Alright, so let me remove this. This is all you have to do with this part. And concentrate on this part. So if I want to remove the keys, I already showed you in the beginning. But if I want to remove the whole keyboard, then you open here. This is your whole keyboard remover. There's a wire that you need to unplug, and voila. This is the entire keyboard assembly, and if some keys don't make a sound or something, this board needs to be replaced, or this board on this side. So either this board or this board is responsible to sense the pressure. And this right here, this little flat thingy, is the pressure touch response. The harder you press, the louder the sound. This cable is responsible for that. Okay? Touch response on the keyboard. Okay, so basically I'm down to the guts of the unit. Let me get a better screwdriver tip. This is the power intake board where the AC power plugs in. Sometimes this goes bad. So this is the board you need to replace. And this is the power transformer. One of the hardest to find components. So the power transformer is attached to here, so you have to kind of undo the tie wraps if you're replacing the power transformer. So this is the power transformer. The wires are crisscrossed to the speaker, so I need to unplug the speaker in order to remove this. This is not something you would expect from a reputable company. There's the power transformer. Okay. These are the speakers and woofers. This is the power amplifier. That's where the audio is amplified. This is the cooling fan. Okay. Now for the power amplifier, we have some screws on this side. And let's see, where is it holding now? There's one more screw right here. One more screw here. and there it is. Everything is taken apart. Power transformer. No, not power. Power amplifier. Not power transformer. Okay. The floppy drive. A lot of people have to replace the floppy drive with an emulator, so this is where you do it. And there it is, the floppy drive. So basically we're done, everything is taken apart. The fan. This is the cooling fan. The tweeter and the other speaker. Can you imagine? From factory, this one doesn't have a screw. It's just up in the air. Okay, this is the second tweeter. These are all the wire harnesses. Usually these don't go bad for you to replace it. But if someone needs the wire harness, this is important, this power on off button. That's very important. Let me undo that. And that's it. We're down to nothing. These you don't have to, you never have to open these because all it is a piece of wood underneath the speakers. That's all it is. Okay, thank you for watching. Now I'm going to play the video in reverse. That basically teaches you how to put it back together. From any level of disassembly you can watch the video. If you don't have to completely disassemble it like partially, then you could forward the reverse video and watch it from that point. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Please make sure to like and subscribe.